Hi everyone, I'm adding this disclaimer here to hopefully address some potential questions. See, I usually film my videos in bulk on my trips to theme parks. Therefore, I have quite a few backlogged that just haven't been released. Problem is that when the parks start to reopen in mid-July, they're going to look a lot different than what is pictured in my videos, and I just don't want to confuse viewers. So what I'm going to do is post as many as I can up until Walt Disney World begins to open on July 11th. So that's a video every day for the next 3 weeks or so. Once the park reopens, we'll work on showing you what they look like in real time. But for now, enjoy this walk through the parks of 2019. Hi guys, Brian here from touringplans.com. Today I am at Coronado Springs Resort in Walt Disney World. Specifically, I'm in the Gran Destino Tower. This is the relatively new tower, just opened in 2019, and I am staying here for actually 2 nights. First time I've stayed at a hotel 2 nights in a row on a work vacation, and I don't remember when. But I really wanted to get a feel for this. I wanted to do some videos about Coronado and Gran Destino, specifically giving you good tours of them. And I decided to split those in two, do Coronado Springs old style, I guess, and then there's a new Gran Destino Tower because it is so much different than the rest of it. Now, some backstory. The reason this was built is because Coronado Springs has a convention center, which you'll see on the other tour, not this one. But because of that, they are trying to attract pretty big companies to come in here and stay. Well, executives of decent sized companies don't want to stay in moderate rooms. I mean, take Touring Plans, for instance. Len Testa would not be caught dead in one of these rooms. I'm kidding, of course, maybe. But they still wanted to try to attract those levels of company, like Touring Plans. Huge. So they built this tower with much nicer rooms. If my deluxe room tour is already up, and it probably should be by now, it is popping up right there. I suggest you check that out. Those are not the nicest rooms available here, and it is basically a 1-bedroom suite. It's fantastic. But I mean, look at this. This looks like a really nice business hotel. Has lots of accents. These things keep changing colors. These and this thing right here are changing colors kind of as I speak. Over here they have kind of workstations with power outlets with their own lights. You can just sit down, plug your laptop in. It's almost un-Disney-like, but I gotta say I love business hotels. They're not always the prettiest things in the world, but they are super efficient. You tend to have lots of power outlets, lots of workspace, really smartly designed places. So if this can combine beauty like it clearly is and efficiency, this might be perfect. So anyway, out there, that is where you would come in. That is the main entrance. I in fact did come in. Right here is the check-in area. Bell service is over there. They have some seating areas here where you maybe can't see. There are little power outlets right in the middle there. So let's walk downstairs. That is the lobby level. This is down here is the lower lobby level, ground floor. It's ground floor for the back. That one's ground floor for the front. But down here is where you'll find the Barcelona Lounge, or Barcelona, if I want to be really pretentious about it, and that probably wasn't very good pronunciation anyway. So more seating areas down here. The glasswork on that bar is absolutely gorgeous. Again, as you expect from like business hotels, they tend to have pretty good bars. Go figure. But lots of this is all bar seating back here that you can sit down. And they even serve coffees. Not sure if you can read that electronic screen up there. You can get your coffee there in the morning too. Down back here, a little screen, you can see what's here. Toledo, Cafe Rick's is over there. Now, I don't plan on dining at Toledo this time, although some of the Touring Plans folks did and said it was very good. I do plan on visiting the Dahlia Lounge, which is up on the 16th floor, and that will be probably on the end of this video. But for now, let's take a walk outside. I haven't really seen the grounds around this. In fact, I haven't been to Coronado at all since this construction has been finished. So let's check it out. And this is a very nice area out behind. Holy cow, is it hot when I walked into the sun there. Out behind the Gran Destino with all the fake grass. You can really get a view on how massive that tower is. 16 stories, I believe. I'm not gonna count them. I think it goes up to 16. And then out here, these are all seats. Just kind of out looking towards the lagoon and the relatively new Three Bridges Bar and Grill, which I definitely will visit this trip. Doesn't open till 4:30. It's only about 3:30 right now, so can't really go in there at the moment. But this is nice. If it wasn't so darn hot out here, I would say I could have a seat and just kind of a look at this fountain and the beautiful lagoon. But before I begin encroaching on my other Coronado Springs tour, let's head back inside. Like I said, this one probably won't be nearly as long as the main Coronado Springs because, well, that's just much bigger. A little chess set over here, well, not little exactly, quite large chess set. Fire pit right there. Don't know why you would want the fire pit right now, but guess you could if you wanted to. Now, a lot of the amenities Gran Destino and Coronado Springs share. Gran Destino is not technically its own resort. I'm splitting it up just because there's such different style, but Gran Destino Tower is part of Coronado Springs Resort. The rooms are separated though, so if you reserve a room for Coronado Springs and it does not say Gran Destino Tower, then you are not staying in the tower, you are staying out there in one of those lovely rooms. So be mindful of that if you are trying to stay at one or the other. All right, so now back up on the main lobby level here, heading towards the elevators. Go and look for the fitness center. The fitness center moved. It used to be out in the other property and they moved it in here when they built this. And I have found it. It is over near the elevators. So over there is check-in. You come around this way. Voila, fitness center. Not a lot of stuff in here, but pretty nice. Definitely stuff to work with. Hate these things, by the way. God, they hurt my knees. One cool thing here at Gran Destino, the elevators don't have traditional buttons. You just pick the floor you're going to. I'm going to lobby. Tells you which one. E, it's that way. E. And then when it comes, you get in the elevator and there's no buttons inside. It just takes you to the floor you selected. Elevators here. All right, so that's it for the main part here of Gran Destino Towers. I told you this wouldn't take all that long. So let's jump up to Dahlia Lounge. 16th floor, baby. Views of everything. And this is the Dahlia Lounge. Well, that's the sign for the Dahlia Lounge. And this is it with this panoramic view. We'll walk outside there in a minute, but this is the bar area back here, which is, honestly, this would be a pretty cool hotel bar on its own. But then when you can walk out here and see this, let's take a walk out and just look at this view. Here you can see Hollywood Studios straight ahead. There is Galaxy's Edge, Tower of Terror on the other side.